it's Portia here from Eccentric Nincompoop, and this is just a little bit about what the video is today. Recently I signed up to swapbot.com, and I'll link it in the descriptions below, and they do a whole lot of swaps that are international and some that are regional. I've seen quite a few for America and different parts of Europe, so can't join those ones, but that's okay. I've found a few for newbies. You getting accepted into swaps depends on what your rate is, and by that it's like how good your last swap was. So they do special swaps for newbies so you can start getting a rating, which I think is like pretty awesome. I'm also going to be showing you the envelopes that I designed to send out with these swaps, because the one that I signed up for was a make your own postcard swap. It was called What Happened to Handmade Postcards. You got 3 people to send them to, and I decided to make the postcards and send them in an envelope, so they had the choice of whether they wanted to use the postcards for their own personal use or store it for their stash. It also has 2 postcards extra. One was for another swap called Women's History Month, and what it was you wrote a very inspirational quote from a woman and why you found it inspiring, and you sent it to the person whose address you got. So thought that was pretty cool. My quote was from Eleanor Roosevelt. The second postcard is for a website called postcrossing.com, which I used to be very active on a couple of years ago before I started moving around a lot. And I'm trying to get back into that, as I have a collection of over 300 postcards, and I would love to put them together in a book to show my baby when she's older, so she can see all the different postcards from around the world. So I just thought it's something pretty awesome to be able to say you're able to collect all of these, and there's some really amazing ones that people send out. I have also got, at the end of the video, what I've put in a first package for a snail mail. This was inspired by the YouTuber Brittany McCowan. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And I'm actually sending it to her, as she has a PO box that she posts publicly. And I'm not expecting a reply. I just was watching so many of her videos the other day, and it gave me so much inspiration on what to put in a letter for her. So you'll see that filmed, and at the end of watching that I'll go through and just say all the different things that I put in and add a list in the description if you're interested in making your own. So I hope you enjoy. Here's all the videos. Today I'm filming what you can, what I put in postage envelopes, handmade envelope, postcard personalised bookmarks. I have packed So for the first package, I designed the envelope myself using craft paper and acrylic paints. I painted it in a design which included things that she mentioned she liked a lot, like totoro and cacti. So I themed it around those. I made a really tiny envelope which I put a really short letter just explaining why I was sending it. I added a couple of tea bags because I saw on her YouTube channel that she really liked tea. I designed some cacti, not postcards, bookmarks for her and put them in as well. In the tiny envelope, I included some stickers, some little decorative cutouts, as well as some journal cards and googly eyes, because you never know when they're going to be useful in a project. I added a couple of blank cards so she can make her own greeting cards. I painted a picture of Totoro, which I am really proud of, and you can see it featured on my shop Instagram, Eccentric Nincompoop on Instagram. Said that twice. I also made journal paper clips, which I will be selling from my shop, which have a crocheted applique on one end, and you can use it for journaling. So I thought they were pretty cute little bookmarks. I also added a giraffe paper clip, which I got a giraffe wooden cutout and hot glued it to a back of the paper clip. So yeah, that's what I've put in that first package. A lot of the packages and letters that I do for pen pals have a wide range of different things in them, so I will be putting a couple of videos up later, maybe not this month, but we'll see how we go, and they will have some of the different things that I like to include in letters. I hope you enjoyed. Give us a subscribe if you haven't already, and give us a like. See ya!